Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot Warped. In the last episode, we went through the first 4 levels of World 1 and got the crystals in them as well as some gems. And in this episode, it is time for us to do some more cleaning of World 1 by making some waves. This is the last level of World 1 before we fight Tiny the Tiger, and it should be a fun time for us. Especially with a new mechanic introduced right at the beginning of the episode, which is this. This is something you will also see throughout the game as well, and it's a fun mechanic. You pretty much be riding on a surfboard or a surf. What do you call these things? I don't even know what these vehicles are even called. But you're gonna ride one. You're gonna ride through the land. You got a nice little arrow showing you where to go, and you just gotta avoid all the enemies and collect all the boxes. Pretty simple enough. Except when things get really complicated later on with these stages. I do like these stages a lot better than the underwater stages for sure, but I don't like water stages, period. So that's just how that's gonna go. We have bombs in here, we have boxes that I just missed there. I need to go back and not die. Also, the frame rate is pretty crazy right now, but of course it is PS1, so I can't really say anything too bad about it. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Of course, I'm doing pretty darn well. Playing some Crash here, and I'm gonna explode. And I'm not gonna explode. And there is our crystal. Very nice. Since this is the first series of levels that we're doing, the water riding over here, I expect this not to be that challenging, but this will become problematic later on for sure. There's gonna be a lot of crazy things are going to make us do in these levels, especially with these bombs. Some of them are going to move around later on, like they are kind of right now, and then you have to like kind of time your jumps to where you don't get as much speed as you would like to hit some of the boxes on those ramps. It's pretty crazy. Hopefully I don't miss any boxes here. We can just get through this pretty easily. Yeah, see that jump right there, I had to get full speed on that jump in order to get that last box. So I'm going to have to go back and make it again. Or, seriously? Okay. Alright, game, I see how you want to play. With these levels, I recommend playing them on the D-pad and not the analog, or else you're going to have a bad time. Thank you! That's how you get that box. Yeah, you're going to have a bad time if you play this on the analog. I prefer playing this on the D-pad. And there we go, got the gem. We are out of this craziness. Get me out of here, and it's time to fight our first boss. Oh boy, I am ready to rumble right now. It's actually not a hard boss. Now, there's one thing I love about Crash Bandicoot Warped, and you're gonna see what I mean in just a moment after we fight our first boss. So, let's just go ahead and not waste any time. Jump right in and fight Tiny the Tiger.
Crash, Coco, store the pretty crystals. Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena.
I kind of understood what he said there, but not really. If you could tell what he says in the Insane trilogy, feel free to let me know. I know he said something about the crystals and the Gladiator Arena, but we've seen this guy in Crash 2, so he's nothing to worry about, especially since he's our first boss. And I don't think this fight is that challenging either, and I can show you a nice little trick once we get through into this fight here. So basically he's going to start jumping around, and then he's going to, I think he's going to jump more and more each time. You just spin into him, and that's that. Now, if you want to be crazy, you can actually hide right here, and these guys can't touch you. Simple as that. Literally, they can't hurt you. This is the best safe spot to avoid these lions, I guess. And let's just go around and avoid this guy some more. And when he's done, spin into him, and that's pretty much how the game's going to play here. Just stand right here. Pretty easy fight if you ask me. I know it's a little bit cheap, but I mean they're not that hard to avoid regardless. So if you don't want to use this method, then that's fine. I'm pretty sure that's also not going to be in the remastered version either, so you might have to actually avoid them. There we go, he's dead. Not bad at all. Gonzo. And we get a special ability. For a more powerful belly flop, press the X button to jump, and then press the circle button at the top of the jump to do a nice jump. And that's going to come in handy with getting some of the boxes, and some boxes will be utilized to doing that as well.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
Yeah, we will be doing that, however, not right away. Like I said before, we got those relics to deal with, and this is the episode where I'm going to be discussing how to get those relics. I did mention it briefly in the last episode, but now you can see we can now exit the boss anytime we want to. But now it is time to go back to level 1 and do the time trial section. Now, there would be a scene that would show up, yeah, right here actually.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. But that's actually not the scene I was referring to. If you go into a level where you've already been to, uka-uka is actually going to tell you about these time trials. So I guess I will explain. So basically what you're going to have to do is go through these levels as fast as humanly possible, and you have to collect that timer to start the time trial. Now, if you beat this level under a certain time, you will get a relic. And there are 3 different types of relics. There is the normal blue relic, there is a gold relic, and then there's a platinum relic. The platinum relics are extremely hard to get, and you will actually not be able to know what time you need to get those. So for that sake, I am not going to be collecting any, if not possible. I won't be collecting any of the platinum relics or the gold relics. The goal for 100% in this game is just to collect the relics. Also, you have boxes that lower time, so that's also really nice. You might want to collect those to lower the time on the final countdown, you know. So just go for those when you can. You want to go fast as well, and if you don't, you're going to have a bad time. Also, if you die, you will have to restart the entire stage and collect the clock again to restart the time trial, because you only get 1 chance during the time trial. And we made it through. Ooh, nice. We got ourselves a gold relic. But like I said before, the game only counts as getting the relic, just any relic, for 100%. So if you just got a regular blue relic, it will still count towards the 100% completion. Oh, really? I only get 1? I only get 3 initials here? Well, dang. Well, I guess I'll just use my initials. Why not? Yeah, I'll just do that. I don't know. That's what I'll just do. But there we go. We got our first relic, and it being a gold relic, that's pretty sweet. Of course, if I do get a platinum relic, I will be pretty astonished. I'm not going to lie. But I can imagine the water relic is going to give me tons of problems, because I am not a fan of that level. But anyway, let's go back to level 2. And I think this episode is mainly just going to be us going through these levels once more to get the relics. And that's how I'm going to go with the rest of the world as well. So in World 2, we'll do all the levels. And then, of course, we need to go back to get gems. That's one thing. Alright, ready? Alright, let's go. Of course, like I said, you're going to want to collect any and all boxes that subtract your timer, because that's also a good thing. Also, don't die. And I can't believe they get rid of your uka-uka mask when you start the time trial, so you start immediately with 1 hit. That's bad news. So, oh, I died. Are you serious? I did not see that guy. And that's what I mean. Now I have to go back, restart the level, and then proceed to do the time trial again because I died in that stage. Those levels are going to give me a lot of problems, especially with the time trials, because if I have to keep restarting every time I die, and the game gets rid of your uka-uka mask right off the bat, we could be in a problem here. And in order to get this relic, you need to get 1 minute and 46 seconds. So, that's going to be exciting. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can do this time. Alright, I want to come down here. Oh, I do want the mask right off the bat. They give it to you, so I will take it. And just don't lose it. I need to go fast. Or else, like I said, I like, these are, seriously? These are my favorite levels in the game when you do the time trials, because it's kind of like speedrunning, and I love going fast in platformers. So, oh, I love how they give you the uka-uka mask right there as well. So that's pretty sweet. So let's just keep on moving as fast as possible. This is really awkward, by the way. Using the D-pad, again, I recommend for this level, because it's just a good thing to do. Also, please go. Just go. Okay, now this is where I recommend just pressing the circle button as much as possible. You're going to want that speed, you know? You're going to want that speed. And I lost him. That's fine. We'll go without it. Just don't die. That's all I ask. And don't miss anything. Give me the mask. Ooh. This sucks, because now I have to go super slow in order to get through this. If you're fast enough, you can actually go down there without having to go around. Seriously, I got stuck. Why? Seriously? Oh, that's gonna put a damper on my time. Good lord, man. Alright. Alright, game, I see how you play. I hate my life. I hate my life. Actually, will I have to restart? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's the thing. They automatically put you at the very start of the stage. There are no checkpoints. You have to do the entire level from the beginning. That's what I meant. It's been, like I said, it's been quite the while since I've played Crash 3. I played Crash 2 way more than I played this one. Not saying this one's bad, I just haven't played this one as much as I have the others. Seriously? Well, it doesn't matter because I got a mask here, so we're just gonna, you know what, my fingers are hurting from using the D-pad. That's really weird to say, so I'm just gonna switch the analog and see if that helps. And hopefully I can get a little bit more speed with the good old water vehicle thing. That would be very helpful. Alright, come on, just go with it, just go with it. And then just go. Alright, let's just ride like the wind, Bullseye. That's what we're gonna do. Shoot this. Now there's gonna be that stupid shark. We're gonna go fast. We're just gonna roll with it. And nice, that was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie, that was pretty sweet. Now, if I can just get through this without getting stuck. Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted to do there. And I'm trying to avoid these eels, because those eels are dangerous town. Alright, now, I could just go fast here, and I might do that. Also, those timers are very nice. Or, that's bad. Okay. Okay. That's bad. Seriously? Okay. Jeez. Is this the end right here? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank God. Get me out of here, please. Wow, we still got the gold relic. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. I will just put my initials here. And, oh, no. Thank you. Alright, that was pretty good. Not gonna lie. That was pretty darn sweet. 3 tries to do that stage. Not gonna complain. That was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Alrighty, so we got our relic. And like I said, when you get the gold relic, it doesn't show you the time you need to get the platinum relic. It pretty much has to be a perfect run. And that's the scary part about it. Now, these levels, the tiger riding levels are going to be even harder to get the relics in because you need to be absolutely speedy, and it's a bad time. You don't want to really miss any of the timer boxes here as well. And this is the levels where you need to use Coco's speed for these courses. You have to. It's like pretty much a requirement. If you don't go fast in these levels, you're going to have a bad time. I recommend going slow just for the sake of completing the level, getting all the boxes, but here, you have to go fast. And that's what I'm going to do here. Hopefully, I can just hold this button down. If I'm really good, I can hold this button down, and we can just do it up. But we shall see how we do. I might miss out on the relic here for the first try. If I'm not fast enough, who knows. But we do have an uka-uka mask. If anything goes weary, I have a free hit on my belt. So let's just not... Oh, okay, I did not want to do that. I did not want to miss that timer either. Okay, so 28 seconds, or 28.9 seconds. I don't know if that's going to be fast enough to get the relic. We shall see right here. Nice, and at least it's fast enough to get the normal relic, and that's okay. Like I said, I'm not going to go for the gold relic every single time, but the fact that I at least got one is pretty good for me. Sweet. I'm not going to complain about that. That's my first attempt at this, and usually I want to try these in the first attempt, which would make things a lot easier. But if not, then that's fine as well. Pretty darn solid. There we go. Yeah, I need to get 27 seconds to get the gold relic in that stage, which can show you how crazy it's going to get. Now, like I said earlier, we cannot get the other gem in this level until we get the red gem, which we can get later on. So, again, not going to worry about that. But if we're ready, just go on with the time trial. Get the uka-uka, as Super Genius would call it. I'm going to call it the uka-uka mask. That's what it is. And just kind of go fast. That's all you really got to do. Is just got to go fast. And once you go fast, just avoid everything in the world, and everything should be okay in your life. Hopefully nothing crazy happens to me while I try to go fast, and hopefully I don't mess up somewhere, because that would be a bad time, obviously. I don't know, I just love the implication of these speed runs here. I think that's really cool, but whatever. I'm just talking. Now, of course, getting this is really convenient because you go much faster when you're walking, and you don't have to do this because you're going to go normal speed regardless. So just keep on moving. It's like a free adventure, you know? You get a free amount of time, and you're pretty much good to go. You can avoid the fire if you wanted. Nothing crazy. Just kind of be careful. Listen to the jingle, and don't die. That's all I suggest. I'm going want to get this so I can spin and jump and get you out of here, because I don't like your life, sir. Get this. I don't even know if these have any... No, nothing. Okay. You think there would be some boxes over there, but there's not. So there's a 1 second subtraction box. Sometimes it's not worth going for a box if you have to go out of your way to get it. Let's say you miss it, and it's only like 1 second. It's probably not worth your way to get it because you wasted a second trying to go for it, you know? So just keep that in mind when you're trying to go for those timer boxes. If you can't get it, and if you have to go out of your way to get it, I don't recommend doing it. So just putting that out there in case you guys are playing this for yourself. There we go, nice. And that was a gold relic. I am not going to complain about that one. That was really solid, especially for the first run, as always. So once again, putting in my name. Let's go in. I'm not going to say what my last name is, but I'm just going to... It's just kind of like a namesake, you know, just kind of putting your name in there for your timer. And that was pretty good. For 1:45 was the required time. Not gonna complain about that. All right, one more level to go. Making waves. This might be a problem. 1:08 seconds. Ooh, burps. 1:08 seconds to get the relic on this. Don't know how I'm gonna do here. Of course, if I miss any boxes from the ramps that require a timer, then I'm not gonna go for it. That would be bad. Pretty much just go. There's really no other ways to go faster on these courses. You can't exactly do that. So, like I said, if you miss a box from the ramp, don't even bother. It's just not worth it. And if you miss it, just go with it. Just go. Because chances are you don't need the timer boxes. Some levels you will. But for these earlier stages, I don't think it's required to have the timer boxes. And I almost died there, and that would have been a really sad time. That uka-uka mask would have been really convenient to have there. But, I would have liked it just in case, because, you know, like I said, if you die near the end, you have to go to the very beginning and do it again, which could be bad, but hopefully we won't have to have that happen, and I hate going slow, especially on a time trial, but we shall see. Seriously? Man, I was probably on good time, too. Oh, well, let's go for it again. This is pretty much how it's going to be. So, in Crash 1, we've known that we cannot die to get all the... if you're trying to get all the boxes. Here, for the time trials, you can't die if you're doing the time trial. So, I mean, but I don't think these levels are nearly as bad as in Crash 1. Crash 1 has some pretty dangerous levels, as we've seen in my Let's Play of that. That was a very long time ago. Good lord, man. That was a long time ago that I started that OP. Yeesh. Okay, I do want that uka-uka mask this time, just in case something goes dicey and I'm not prepared for it. You never know, so I'm going to hold on to it, hopefully as long as possible, and if I have to use it, well, it's there for me, so pretty sure I won't need to use it. Let's just grab the 2 here, going around town here. These bombs are scary, these palms are heavy like mom's spaghetti. And yeah, that's just how that's gonna go. Like I said, these stupid bombs that move are just the worst things ever. And nice, that was -4 seconds there. That's a pretty good amount of time to lose, or to save, rather. And I got 2 uka-uka masks. Pretty much I can just sacrifice any hit I want for the sake of going fast. And nice, got the 2 seconds there. With -3 timers, you definitely want to try to go for those as much as possible. Oh, I missed that 1 second, really. That's fine. I'll take that hit. I'll take the hit. No problem. Alright, we're near the end here as well, so I gotta get these, right? Yes, that was perfect. -6 seconds. Whew. That was really solid. We're at the end here. Let's see if that's gonna be enough for the gold relic, maybe? Oh, there you go. That is what I'm talking about. That is fantastic. Nice. Very nice. I do appreciate that. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. And I honestly think that is actually going to be the end of this episode. I know we didn't really get into World 2, but hey, at least we cleaned up the rest of World 1 besides that 1 gem. And now we're pretty much ready to rock on to World 2 next time. I am super excited about it. So with that being said, everybody, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more Crash Bandicoot Warped. I will see you guys then.